Hey guys, welcome to another SaaS landing page teardown, and in this case, we'll be talking about Mailchimp, which I know, spoiler alert, is it totally sucks, and don't use it as an example. So I have my iPad here to create some notes and show you what I'm talking about, and basically let's start off the top of the page. So they start right away with a stupid ass illustration that doesn't tell me anything about your product, about their products. Then they tell me ready, set, grow, which is the stupidest headline that I've seen. Um, Basically, doesn't tell me anything about how I can use their product to grow my business. It's talking about a marketing platform, which marketing platform. There are a billion marketing platforms. There are a billion types of marketing. So I have no idea what they're talking about. I probably just left the website right away. And by the way, I'm just narrating this as if I was a potential customer. And if as I was very interested in getting an email marketing tool, which actually I really want an email marketing tool. I want to change my email marketing tool to something else. So I'm really actually looking for a tool that can help me with that, and Mailchimp is not helping me making the decision. So then they show me a video with a thumbnail that looks like this is a child's video or something, so I'm not going to watch it. For sure, I'm not going to watch it. Then that's when they try to explain their product, is at this point. And instead of telling me, okay, this easily integrates with your website, this easily integrates with your Facebook campaigns, easy integrates with everything that you're already doing, no, they just tell me, hey, here's a stupid image, here's how a vague headline saying that I can build my audience with one click, not even knowing how. And because the headline is really big, I'm not going to read the rest because this headline is not grabbing my attention. Then they tell me find out how, and instead of just telling me how right away, no, they just make me browse around, and just take the urgency out of me, right? Then they tell me save time, automate your marketing, and so on. Basically, they don't tell me which part of the marketing I'm automating. They don't tell me how much I can automate. So in my mind, I don't see the use cases and I don't see how much they're worth. And they are telling me save time, and I have no idea how much time I'll save, nor do I know how I'll save it, right? So if I don't know how I'll save the time, in my mind, then it's not really real. So it's like they're not telling me anything, right? So they tell me again, learn more, just to make me browse around and be crazy overwhelmed. Then another stupid illustration that is useless. Then they tell me they have an award-winning platform. Instead of having tons of testimonials and people talking about their USPs and why they're so good and why they're so happy with Mailchimp, no, they tell me about this stupid award that I don't really care about, and no one really does. And yeah, this was like super vague. And again, they tell me to learn more, as if I was interested in learning about their awards, right? And excuse me if this feels like a rant. I just get a little bit too angry because people look at this as a good example, and this is like probably the worst landing page that I can think of. That's why I'm bringing it down right now. Then they tell me it's made for my business, right? So it's made for my business, and what happens right after that? They tell me it's built for e-commerce, it's also built for mobile and web apps, and it's also built for startups, right? So that sounds like bullshit to me, right? It's built for my business, and then they tell me it's built for everyone, right? So completely useless section. Then they have a Mailchimp a testimonial from a Mailchimp customer, like a random one. I had no idea who that is, and I have no idea why a company with probably hundreds of thousands of customers shows me one testimonial, one useless testimonial, right? Then instead of telling me how I can get started, how there's a free plan available, how if I was a big company, they can probably set up the account for me, how this is much easier to use than everything else. They don't tell me anything. They just make me go through their blog and magically convert through their blog. Like they're just trying to overwhelm me. I don't know. And then they tell me you're in good company. That's fine. And then here's like a huge thing. They are telling me to pick a plan, right? And I have no idea what the product does. Imagining that I didn't know what Mailchimp was. I don't know why it's better. I don't know how it can help my email marketing. It doesn't even look like an email marketing tool, and they lost the biggest opportunity, right? Because Mailchimp actually has a good offer. They actually have a product that is easy to use. It's built for non-technical people, and it can help a ton of people, right? And they have the free plan, right? So they're not telling you about anything about that good offer. They just, I don't know, they just put random stuff on their website. I don't know who came up with this. Um, yeah, that's basically about it. So what you need to do with your website is you need to answer three questions. You need to with like your landing page, right? So you need to answer three questions. One, how can I use your product to get the result that I want? Number two, why is it better than I'm currently using? So I feel compelled to leave the thing that I'm using and start using your tool. And number three is, why is this better than anything else on the market? Because if I was browsing for another tool, I need to understand why is this better so I can feel comfortable making that decision, because I feel like this is perfect for me. This is the best solution. And if I don't know that, then I'll be overwhelmed forever, and I'll either not decide on anything or I'll just decide randomly. It's not that's a horrible experience. So if you want help, understanding how you can answer, these three questions yourself, how you cannot copy this example and not have this horrible landing page. If you're interested in that, you can go to cortez.design/apply. And all this is a call that you can book with me, where I'll just see if we might be a good fit, see if there's an opportunity for me to provide an ROI, and see if there's a way that we can explain your product to really explain like the full value of it, so people understand how good it is and they're more likely to convert. So if you're interested in jumping on a quick call to really see if you're a good fit, just go to cortez.design/apply, and I'll happily jump on a call with you and have a few questions about your business and understand all of that. So that's about it for this video. Hopefully you enjoy the breakdown, and hopefully you now understand why is this so important and what kind of answers you need to, what kind of questions you need to answer on your page. Cheers.